Hey guys, so some of you have been asking me to do movie reviews and I thought, why not? So let's get started with the first one. So the other day I watched Morning Glory. Now I have been on this Diane Keaton kick for a while now because I just felt like some of the movies that I've seen her in, which would have been Father of the Bride 1 and 2, The First Wives Club, a couple others, where she just seemed like the anal, spastic kind of woman, like in all of them. So I was like, I wonder if she's just really good at playing that, or is that how she really is in real life? So I wanted to know. So I started YouTubing her and some interviews and stuff, and I found out me and her actually have quite a lot in common, like as far as our personalities go. So that was really cool to see, and they named off some of her movies. So I decided I would try to watch some, and I watched Morning Glory. Now the reason why I picked this movie is because it was behind the scenes. It was about producing a news anchor show, and I love movies about behind the scenes TV stuff, editing, producing, and I always have. When I was a teenager, I used to read the newspaper and try to pretend like I was some kind of like journalist on TV and try to get the voice down and everything. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. And now that I'm making these videos, I get to be behind the scenes in my own way, in my own terms, my own time, doing what I love to do. So it was just really fun. It was a great movie. As far as my interests, it was great to see Diane Keaton in more of a hostile, funny kind of role, and as well as this movie is probably the best movie for me to watch at this time in my life. It was just spot on. Now this movie had everything I was interested in: producing, editing, New York, Brooklyn Bridge, Jeff Goldblum. I mean, from top to bottom, this movie was hands down. It also had a bit of a love story involved in it, the hecticness of producing and being on air and stuff. Like, it was just an amazing movie. Now there was a quote I actually typed down in my phone. I'm going to share it with you guys. This quote really hit me because it's actually something I've been thinking about since I moved to Kentucky. It was actually from the girl's mom in the movie. She said, "You had a dream, great. When you were 8, it was adorable. When you were 18, it was inspiring. At 28, it's officially embarrassing, and I just want you to stop before we get to heartbreaking." Now that's something that really hit me because I have been dreaming of being a housewife and a mother since I was born myself, honestly. And I had just turned 17 when I had decided that I never wanted to use birth control. I wanted to have a family right away when I got married when I was 18. And that's like 11 years now that I've been wanting that dream, and honestly I'm tired. I'm tired of wanting something and it not coming to me. And so I have just been trying to reevaluate my life and try to push new desires and push the old ones out of the way, if that makes any sense, just because it's not working for me and it's not doing any good for my mental health, especially at this point, to keep wanting something that's not happening. So I'm trying to just take my life in a whole new direction and make that my goal and my priority. But it was really inspiring for me to see her push through, no matter how much people digged on her and told her she couldn't do it or she should just give up. She pushed through, and in the end she got what she wanted, and more. And so that was really nice to see, and I felt like, oh, it was just an overall good movie for me to watch. I know a lot of people actually hadn't even heard of it, so I just wanted to go ahead and do this review. So go ahead and check out this trailer and let me know if you guys watch it.
Did you get a job yet?
No, but I have feelers out. Lots.
So you're a fan of our morning program?
So many.
Yeah, we know it's terrible.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll show you what to do with those shampoo bottles with just an inch of shampoo left.
Daybreak's understaffed, underfunded. Any producer who works there will be publicly ridiculed, overworked, underpaid. Awful.
I'll take it. I would like to offer you the position of co-host of Daybreak.
After the career that I've had.
Is he gonna cook? Is he gonna do fashion segments and gossip?
Not my thing.
You happen to be a pretentious, fatuous idiot.
A fatuous idiot who makes 3 times what you make.
So now is an excellent time for you to take up drinking.
What's going on now?
Mike is offended by a word in the next story.
It's about Easter chicks.
I'm not saying the word fluffy. Interesting. Jerry hired you. No polish, those bangs.
Suppose I don't have standards?
Sure you do. When you got your pap smear on air, you wore a silk robe.
Okay!
Classy touch.
It wasn't that bad.
How reliable is your alarm clock?
You want to make the ratings worse? That's why you came here?
I'm not giving up.
Try not to bore the nation into a coma with your dull news crap.
Suck it.
Mike! No one can do their jobs around here well because you can't be bothered to do yours at all!
And we're back.
Welcome back to Daybreak.
It's only my job. It's not my whole life, right?
You're worse than I am. I was never at home. When I was, I took every phone call, watching TV out of the corner of my eye. Let me tell you how it all turns out. You end up with nothing, which is what I had till you came along.
That's wrong. Do it again.